Yeah, that's right. Trent McDuffie to the Los Angeles Rams for the Rams' first round pick this year at 29th overall, but don't worry, they still have the 13th overall pick. A fifth round pick, a sixth round pick this year, and a 2027 round pick next year. Let's talk about this. Wow. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Feel free to like and subscribe, hype, all that good stuff because it helps us out. Any YouTuber appreciates it. But multiple sources. I saw this NFL one, but I know Scheffner and Ian Rappaport also tweeting it out. Okay, first let's talk about Trent McDuffie, the player. Then we'll talk about compensation and just the reaction to it. Trent McDuffie, the player, he's a good cornerback. I know he missed some time due to injury, but the, I think this is more the Chiefs are in a bit of a cap situation where they had to move off of players. They weren't going to be able to sign Trent McDuffie to a long term deal. They need young, cheap talent. And so, them getting a haul of draft picks is what they were looking for here. The Rams, they're they're ready. They're ready to address their cornerback room. Obviously, this changes their approach to the draft, free agency. This changes, obviously their cap situation. And once we get the numbers about what I'm assuming his long term deal is going to be, because they wouldn't make this trade if they weren't going to sign him to a long term deal. Then we need to, we'll see what the cap implications are of that. But this brings a quality player to the Los Angeles Rams defense, one that the Rams have been kind of lacking, for a while. So this is really exciting as the Rams look to address their secondary that definitely was, questionable at times, last season. But this is not. I honestly think it's wrong to think this is addressing a need from last season. This is addressing a need to build an amazing team for next season. So Trent McDuffie, welcome to the Los Angeles Rams. This Rams fan is stoked that you're here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about the compensation. So the Rams' first round pick, the 29th overall pick, fifth round pick this year, sixth round pick this year, and a 2027 third round pick next year. You can't help but compare this to the Rams trade for Jalen Ramsey. Back in the day, they had to give up 2 first round picks for that. I have no issue with this trade. The Rams don't have a ton of roster holes. You're trading that haul of picks to get a proven veteran player. I love it. I love it. I have no issue giving that up. This to me shows, all right, we're all in, all in. Les Snead is being like, hey, you know what? We have too many picks to deal with anyway, given the state of our roster. I think this is such a wise move on so many levels for the Los Angeles Rams. I I I know that some people are going to criticize, like, oh, like the Chiefs fleeced the Rams, because that always happens in the NFL media world nowadays. But I'm okay with this because the Rams get a proven quality veteran player in the prime of his career for the 29th overall pick, a fifth round pick, a sixth round pick that, I know the Rams do well drafted in the late rounds, but the reality is those picks probably wouldn't make the Rams roster anyway. We saw that last year. Some of the Rams draft picks didn't even make the roster during training camp. So trading the first round pick plus, some late round picks this year, and then the third round pick next year, I feel like that was maybe the pick that really pushed this trade over the edge for the Chiefs being like, yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Maybe there was a bit of a bidding war going on behind the scenes for other teams, but with a haul of picks like that, I can't help but think there was a lot of interest in Trent McDuffie, and I think the Rams were like, we want this guy. He's going to be a Ram. And if you're Trent McDuffie, I can't help but think you're pretty stoked, to be in California. And I'm curious here. Let me see. Yes. Okay. So Trent McDuffie is 25 years young. So, in prime of his career. He's a 5'11", 193 pounds. Okay. All right. Good size for a cornerback. And last season, he played in 13 games. He did miss some because of injury. Um, and he had one sack. He had 45 solo tackles and a forced fumble. If we're looking at his career, he's been in the NFL since 2022, so just 4 years. Came in as a 22-year-old, and he has three interceptions total. One last year, two the year before that. Um, but yeah, his rookie year he played 11 games, played 16 in 2023, 16 in 2024, and 13 in 2025. And looking through here, 246 career tackles. Yeah, and you know what? This to me does show that offenses respect him, right? Because he doesn't, they don't necessarily throw the ball a ton his way because they know, he can cover, that bigger wide receiver. And the Rams got burnt a lot by big physical wide receivers, like, an AJ Brown or a T Mac from the Panthers. So I like this move a lot for the Los Angeles Rams as I'm looking at, Trent McDuffie's career here. He's got 5.5 sacks total. Okay, cool. Yeah. Sorry, I meant 178 solo tackles. Okay, cool. I think the Rams are trading for a smart, proven veteran player in the prime of his career. I know I've said that a few times in this video. I want to know your thoughts in the comments below. This is exciting. Oh man, cannot wait to see him in Rams horns. Let me know if you agree or disagree with me. I'm happy to hear opinions unlike my own. Feel free to check out some of my other videos. But this really does change how the Rams are going to approach the draft, free agency, the rest of the offseason moving forward. Let me just see, how many picks do the Rams have now? Okay, so let's look up the Rams draft picks right here. So they still have their Falcons pick they got, but they don't have this one anymore, the 29th overall pick. And then they have their second round. They have their third round this year. They have their fourth round. Oh no, they traded the fourth round to the Bears. So they traded. That was the Titans pick that they traded. Oh, for Roger McCreary. Yeah, so they don't have that one anymore. They don't have a fifth round pick. Okay, yeah. Then they traded one of these 6 round picks. Not exactly sure which one. So let's assume it's this one to be optimistic. So then they don't have the Jet. That trick pick got traded to the Jags. And then they have their 7th round pick. So they have 1, 2. Don't have that. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Wait, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can count. Yeah, math rocks. Okay, so they have 5. Okay, so that's very interesting. And again, it comes back to the Rams don't have many holes on their rosters, especially those late round picks. There's a good chance they would have got cut after training camp anyway. So I take no issue with the trade compensation. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love this for the Rams. Keep it going, Les Snead and company. Let's build a Super Bowl ready roster. Oh, can't wait. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, especially if you're watching to the end. As always, go Rams, horns up, and peace out. Let's go Rams. Woo!